I'm Erin Spain. Welcome to my channel. I am so excited to share today's project with you, mainly because it's something I've been working on for a million years, it seems. But I'm going to show you how I transformed our playroom into a tween hangout space for my 3 boys. Now that my kids are getting older, especially my 2 oldest boys, we really just needed this room to function better for them. Plus, it was just a hot mess. So I started this project almost a year ago, actually, at the beginning of this year. And then for a lot of different reasons, I had to put the project on hold. And it's something that I would kind of come back to every now and then. But then finally, recently came back to it full time and finished it. So I'm so excited to show it to you. Can't wait to hear what you think. Please leave me a comment below. I will also link to as many product sources as I can, as well as DIY tutorials for projects in the room. And if you have any questions, please let me know. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel and click the bell. All right, let's get started.
The first thing I typically do whenever I'm designing a room is create a mood board, and I usually do this in Photoshop. This is an opportunity to source products for the room and plan DIY projects and get an idea of the look and feel I'm going for in the space. The room doesn't always end up looking exactly like the mood board, but you do get a general idea of what the room will ultimately look like, and actually this one ended up looking pretty close to the mood board. Alright, so I'm just going to keep it real with you. Yes, this is what the playroom looked like before. It was a total mess. Please don't judge. It was bad. This was actually after I painted the walls. They used to be a beigeish kind of tan color, and I actually lost the footage of me painting, but you get the idea. It was complete chaos, just absolute chaos. Here are a couple of photos of what it looked like a long time ago when it was actually sort of clean, and you can see the tan walls. But yeah, we used to have a bed in here. It sort of served as a second guest bedroom. And then that futon you see right there actually came from my dad's house from when I was a kid. So we've had that forever. So the first thing I needed to do in order to make over the space was to clear it out and purge all the junk. So I took the futon apart and put it in storage. We really don't need it anymore. No one ever sleeps in this room anyway nowadays. And then I had to vacuum all the little bits and pieces. The backing of these little toy bins had come loose, so I used my crown stapler to just fasten it back on, because I did want to continue using these cubbies, which I ended up using them for Lego storage, and you will see that shortly. Of course, my boys did help out. I was not about to clean this entire hot mess all by myself, so they did get involved, and they sorted books and put things aside to donate while I vacuumed and organized and just purged all the junk. I actually really like this rug. I think it's really cute. It just didn't go with the new design scheme we were going for in this space, but I would like to find another room to use it in just because I think it's really fun for a kid's space. By the way, that blue dresser you see against the wall was a Craigslist find a million years ago that I made over and painted blue, and I do plan on using it in here as the TV stand. This room is really large, so it works really well for a playroom. It's a bonus room over the garage, and it actually technically is a second master suite. There's a bathroom, which is the door on the left right there you see next to the closet, and then one door leads down a back staircase into the kitchen, and then the other door leads into the hallway. I ordered a new chandelier so I could swap out the old ceiling fan, and I really love this one. It was really affordable, easy to put together, easy to install. Of course, if you're not comfortable installing light fixtures, you could always hire an electrician, and I always like to have someone help me anyway, just because it's easier to do with 2 sets of hands. And just like magic, so much better. I also ordered a modern floor lamp, which I love. It actually matches the table lamps we have in the dining room. If you missed that room makeover, I will link to it for you, but I really, really like the look of it. Next, it was time to rearrange some things. So I moved the dresser over to the opposite wall, which is where the TV is going to go, because I really want to have sort of an entertainment area for them to watch TV and play video games with their friends. We did not previously have a TV in this space, so they were super excited about that. I brought in a new rug, and this one is fairly thin, so I do need a rug pad to go underneath it. I just haven't gotten one yet, but if you do order this rug, I do recommend a rug pad. I ordered some modern chairs to go with the tulip style table that I ordered for this sort of game area. So my goal for this room is to sort of break it up into areas. We'll have the entertainment lounge hangout area, and then a table where they can build Legos or play games with their friends. And then we have the reading nook, which was already in here before, where the mini daybed is, and you'll see that in a minute. I ordered this sofa from Home Depot, and it was super affordable and very easy to assemble, and I love the color. It's a really rich sort of royal blue, and it just works great in this space. Here I am putting together the little table I ordered for the boys' game and art area, and I really love it. It's modern and it goes great with the space. I figured they can use this area to draw pictures and do art and play board games and build Legos. So the tabletop just came with bolts that you fasten from underneath, and that's it. Super quick and easy. And here I'm moving the chairs that I just put together, and I love these. They are really, really easy to wipe down and clean, which is a must with 3 boys. I had to rearrange everything again so that I could move the bookcase out of the room. I decided to move this into my oldest son's room, so most of the books will be stored in there. But then I built this little pipe bookshelf, which you see on the right, to put some of their books on, and I actually had it there so I could shoot photos for my blog, and I'm gonna move it here in a few minutes. I did move the bookshelf all by myself. It was a bit heavy. My main concern though was scratching the floor. I tried really hard not to, but I'm pretty sure I did scratch it a little bit in a couple spots. So I stacked up the toy cubbies and slid it over a bit to make room for the pipe bookshelf. I'm gonna use the cubbies for Lego bins, and then I'm gonna move this bookshelf over and store books and cute little decorations on it. The pipe bookshelf is actually really lightweight, so it's easy to move, and this table is actually a lot heavier than it looks, but we're moving it back to its original spot. I've been making a lot of abstract art lately, and I have a tutorial for the technique that I always use. I use a drop cloth and 1x2 boards to build the canvas and frame, and I decided to make a large piece for this wall here. Oh boy. Okay, so my 6-year-old decided to decorate the windows a long time ago. These stickers have probably been here for a year or two, and they were super fun to remove, let me tell you. I did have the kids try first, and they got as many off as they could, but they were really stuck on there, so I ended up just having to use a razor blade because nothing else was working. I tried Goo Gone, and it just wasn't penetrating through the top layer of the stickers, so razor blade was the way to go. I ordered some bamboo Roman shades for the windows, which previously actually had no window coverings at all. And I really love these, except I may have not measured correctly. And so back in the box they go. I had to send them back and order new ones. Yeah, that was fun. So I decided to recover the cushion on this mini daybed that I built. And I just wanted something that would flow better with the new design scheme and add a pop of color. So I did the Lazy Girls style by just recovering the existing fabric and not removing it. So that's what I did. And we actually used our crib mattress for the cushion on this daybed, which is a great way to upcycle it. I thought this fabric was really fun, and it went with sort of the blue and orange theme I had going in here, and it brought in a little bit more pattern. So I ironed it, and then I attached it using my crown stapler. Yes, just right over the existing fabric, and I used some plywood on the bottom of the crib mattress so I would have something to staple the fabric to. I will link to the tutorial for the mini daybed as well. It's just a really good size for that particular spot in the room, and it works really well for the boys to have a little reading nook there. Much better. Not that I didn't like the fabric before, I did, it just didn't go with the new space. And now I'm hanging the new bamboo Roman shades that finally arrived, and even these were maybe an inch too narrow. I would have liked for them to have been just a tiny bit wider, but they didn't have that exact size that I needed, and I didn't want to spend a lot more money getting them custom made. And here I am staging the little mini daybed reading nook area. By the way, those wishbone chairs I did recover with new fabric, but they originally came from World Market. And I built the coffee table, and I do have a video for that as well. And this gold planter, which I'm obsessed with, came from Home Goods. I'm switching things back and forth and rearranging a million times because that's what I do whenever I stage a room. And I love that little llama basket. I think it's so cute. I'll try to find the link for you. We spent no fewer than 1 million hours sorting Legos. You guys, I tried to sort them by color because nothing else has ever worked for us in the past, so it took forever. Then it was time to add all of the little finishing touches, and the room is finally done. And you guys, it functions so much better for us now. The boys love hanging out in here. My boys are 12, 10, and 6 years old, so I wanted this room to work for any age. I wanted it to function well for them now, but also to be able to grow with them all the way, ideally, through high school. They can watch TV and play video games and play board games and build Legos and read books and do everything that kids love to do. I do have a couple baskets around the room for miscellaneous random toys, but then the rest of their toys are in their bedrooms. And now for the outtakes.
It is cold, but I am sweating anyway. I don't know, you guys. I don't know.
Jonah, I'm gonna video over there.
Oh God, ouch. Oh, Uber Eats is here.
Ew.
Two oldest boys.
Oh shit! Oh my God.
Oh, jeez.
Thanks so much for watching. You can find me online at erinspain.com and on social media at erinspainblog. In the meantime, please enjoy some of my other videos. Thanks.